Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, this past Mr. Olympia in the 212 division, Derek Lunsford placed fourth. Now, we first saw him 2017. He earned his pro card, competed jumped into right away into a pro show, won, and earned his ticket to the 2017 Mr. Olympia. Now, Derek was touted as being the future of the 212 division, and he placed fifth in his first Olympia, which is a very good showing. And I can remember listening in an interview after the competition. Yeah, he was happy with his placing fifth place in the first Olympia is nothing to scoff at, but he was talking about how, well, they made some mistakes right before the show, leading up to the show, and that's why he looked like this a week or two before the show, and at come showtime, this is what happened. So we learned from our mistakes, and we're not going to make the same mistakes again. Following year, 2018, he's expected to be the one to press Flex Lewis. It would be Flex Lewis's last 212 Olympia. And he moved up in placings, and he placed second. Now, I would have had him in the top five for sure, but I'm not so sure I would have placed him at second. But anyway, once again, after the show, in an interview, he talked about how, I looked like this a couple of weeks out before the show, and then at the last minute we made some mistakes, and we learned from our mistakes, and we're not going to make those mistakes again. Seems like I've heard that someplace before. 2019. Now it's an open field. There's no sitting champion. And Derek Lunsford is expected to be the one to fill the slot. To his surprise, Kamala Gogni bested him, and once again, Derek Lunsford places second. Again, I'd have him in the top five. You can argue whether even second place was right, but I'm not going to make a big issue of it. He got second place. Once again, in an interview after the competition, well, you saw my progress pics, what I look like. Everything was going right, and blah, blah this, blah, blah that. But at the last minute, we did this and that, and he never actually specified what went wrong at any time he used that excuse. And we made mistakes, and we learned from our mistakes. Deja vu once again. Obviously, whatever he's doing is not doing right. And obviously, you're not learning from your mistakes. I don't know what's going on and what his protocol is. I mean, I'm with the belief that you should be in condition 2 weeks out from a show, and don't change. If you're in condition 2 weeks out from a show, just don't change anything. Just ride into the show. There's no need to make any sudden changes, and that's what goes wrong with lots of people. Now, come this Olympia, the 2020 Mr. Olympia, obviously he still didn't figure out what the mistake was, or correct his mistake, or whatever it was, and he actually made it worse. He placed fourth, and personally, I wouldn't have had him fourth place. He should have been fifth or even sixth place in this show. That's how off he looked. Like I said a moment ago, I'm not sure what's going on with him. I don't know what he does right before the show. I mean, we've seen pictures of him 2 weeks out where he's looking terrific. And we see that with a lot of the competitors. 2 weeks out, they're looking terrific. But this time, there was a drastic difference between what he looked on stage as opposed to what he looked like 2 weeks out. His legs had a weird look to him. Looked at them. They were definitely downsized. Just the whole body was like totally flat. It was without a doubt, you should be progressing year to year. That's what you should be doing. Without a doubt, he regressed from 2019 to this year, and he regressed dramatically. Seems to be going the Rami route, although Rami finally got it together and got it right and walked away champion. But for quite a few years, everybody was expecting the best from him, had such high expectations, and every year he missed the mark. And same thing with Derek Lunsford. They have all these high expectations for him, but he seems to be missing the mark every single time, coming up with the same excuse and not fixing the problem, and to boot, it was even worse this year. Derek Lunsford has a lot of tools to work with in his tool set. He has really good structure. He has the potential to be at the very top. Whatever's going on, whatever's going wrong, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what you're doing, and I'm not even sure who's working with him as a coach. But maybe he should reevaluate everything that he's doing and find a different approach, because whatever he's doing now is definitely not working. He's not bringing to the stage the kind of physique that he has the potential to bring to the stage. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.